Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Out of the Ordinary Friends podcast. My name is Alex Silva, and we are all back today for episode number 43.
I'm Michael Samora.
I am joined
Zach.
with my podcast mates, Michael Samora, Andrew Silva, Zachary Bergstrom.
Why are you making this all lame and gay?
I'm just happy to
say,
finally be talking to you guys.
Can you say our middle names too?
What's your middle name?
Well, you don't know them? See how many you can guess.
Zach's is my first name.
Okay. Yeah, that's cheating.
Yours, I believe, is Anthony.
Nice.
Yours is Thomas.
Who's?
You, Andrew.
Oh, well.
No one can see your point.
That's right. Fine, whatever. How you guys doing today? I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks.
Great.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Wait a minute.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Last week we did not have a game night.
But we had a podcast.
We literally recorded a week ago.
Okay, outside of podcasting, we haven't seen you guys since 2 weeks, right?
No. Mm-hmm.
What happened last weekend? You guys just didn't show up to the.
I was
the
gone.
panel, what? You were gone.
Yeah.
What was your excuse, Michael?
Well, I just didn't feel like coming that day. But I live farther away.
Did you let Andrew know that I'm not going to show up today, or just did you like coordinate with anybody because nobody showed
tears waiting for someone to come.
I didn't.
Andrew was so sad. I could not believe it.
Oh,
I was like, dude,
I'm
Andrew,
sorry, Andrew.
just
You
chill
weren't
out
here?
and lay down, relax, watch a movie or something. But he was sad as fuck.
He was
though.
sad.
I only
was a
get one
sad
day to
guy.
see my friends. When I'm at school, I don't see them.
He was waiting
That's
by
true.
the door, just waiting to see if someone would come.
But he was big time sad. Like he was just laying there, like
Is that-
doing nothing, like
Yeah.
just nothing. I was just like,
I think
damn.
I brought it up to Zach too. I was like, I wonder if we broke Andrew's fucking heart. And Zach's like, well, I don't think Andrew actually cared.
No,
I think
he
that's
cared.
what he said.
He cared.
It's
Yeah.
my only chance to see
I
the
thought you were
humans.
going to be excited that you just like actually get to play in peace.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I play in peace all the time.
Yeah.
Well, Zach, you were gone last week.
Yeah.
You were at a bachelor party.
Yes, sir.
How was that?
Oh, it was so fun. So much drinking.
Did you drink your Swedish juice?
No, we only have
That's
that once
seasonal.
Seasonal.
I brought like a gallon of rum
Mm-hmm.
and I drank like half of it by myself
That's tight.
So you love to drink.
on certain occasions.
I love to drink. Zach just drinks on certain
This would have been
occasions.
Alex's heaven. There was probably about like $400 worth of
Alec
alcohol.
would not
there.
come
I
back.
bet, dude.
This would have been
I
Alex's
bet.
end.
You know what? I have not gotten totally plastered since November 1st. So I'm pretty cool. I just been like, occasionally having like a few beers
Why is
every
this
night.
like
Occasionally,
a thing?
like, every day?
Oh, I'm due for a plaster.
No, I'm not due for a plastering. It's just like I feel like my audience thinks that I'm a fucking alcoholic. And
Kind of are.
some people who listen to the podcast where I work are like, you're an alcoholic, right? Like, no, I'm
Ooh.
not. I'm not an alcoholic. I have told you many times I love drinking, but I'm not an alcoholic. How many times do I have to tell you that? How many times
But that's
do I
like
have to tell you guys that?
people saying like, I'm not a racist, but
No,
Yeah.
but that's completely different. There is no evidence saying that I'm an alcoholic. None at all. Because if I was an alcoholic, I could not do Sober October, which I did do.
you were suffering.
I was not suffering. Like there was some times where like, yeah, I want a beer or I want something to drink. That's not, water or soda or something. But I'm not like dying for it, like I'm not like shaking or shivering like, oh, I need alcohol.
You had a
right now.
countdown.
I did, but that's different though because like I'm counting down the month to the day where I succeed and I'm
To
victorious
the minute.
for being sober.
You-
Yeah, but
you did
it's
to
down
the
to the
minute.
minute, but still because it's just a thing that I like to do. I love drinking. Is there something that you do that maybe you're like, I'm gonna take a break from this, or let's see if I can go however many days without doing this that I enjoy?
Nope.
Well, you do nothing, dude. You do nothing.
What about games?
What about games? What's the longest you've gone out without gaming?
I don't know.
That's got to be a while.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Mike, anything.
I tried going without like fast food for a while. I don't know if you guys remember that.
How long have you gone without eating eggs?
Well, no longer than like
you'll
a
die.
week.
Well, that's got to be like 3 days maybe.
Yeah. Well,
Max.
like how
It'll
many?
just
How,
wither away.
how much other breakfast foods can you make?
Cereal?
Like, come on,
Waffles.
Waffles, pancakes, bacon without eggs,
no,
Why would you do that?
just bacon.
porridge, oatmeal.
Porridge?
Yeah.
Who calls it porridge?
Dude, some restaurants call it porridge.
I'm pretty sure it's just oatmeal.
Nope.
I think there's a difference.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
And there's also cream of wheat.
I like cream of wheat
I've never had it.
and
So
oatmeal.
then only have that.
Huh?
Only have that.
Only have cream of wheat?
Yeah.
Ah,
No eggs.
Oh man, I don't know if my
You can
stomach
maybe have a
handle that.
biscuit.
That's a lot of milk.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Mhm. I've become more lactose intolerant
right.
with my old age.
That's right. You have. What about biscuits?
I love biscuits.
I do too. I
I
hate
don't-
people
I-
who don't like biscuits for breakfast. I don't hate them. It's just like
You just
it's just like it's like how can you
just
deny this
strongly
food? It's
dislike
so like comforting. It's
Mhm.
perfect for breakfast. Do you guys like biscuits and gravy, Zachy?
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say
I don't usually have biscuits and gravy for breakfast.
Yeah, I was gonna
but-
say biscuits cool. Biscuits and gravy for breakfast. Nah,
No,
no.
really,
shit's so
dude.
good.
That is those are
I
like
feel like that's like the
perfect
chicken and
couple.
waffle kind of thing. Like,
no.
What the
it's-
hell's in
I never really
gravy?
do that.
It's like sausage and
No, what's in gravy?
in the gravy?
Yeah,
Sausage.
there's sausage in gravy.
Yeah, it's
There
like
can
little
be.
like sausage like chunks, like sausage balls,
Uh huh.
like you would find on like a pizza, but it's in a gravy form. It's a sausage gravy.
I've seen
what
that
it is. It's
before.
not like fucking Thanksgiving gravy.
Oh,
You
It's
thought it
different
was
gra- It's
that.
a different gravy.
yeah.
It's a very different gravy. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's really thick too, so it accompanies the biscuits so very well.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. I think you'd like it, especially with eggs.
It kind of looks to me just like bacon grease fat, like
Oh,
that's
no.
solidified.
Yeah, dude.
It's the best part.
With
I
the
get
bacon
that
grease.
because its color is weird.
You like bacon grease, Zach? Do you guys like
yeah.
save it?
Yeah.
What do you use it for?
Oh,
Gravy.
yo, not for
I'm
gravy.
so
We haven't used it for
confused right
gravy,
now.
but one time we cooked chicken
With it,
with it. I swear to
or
God.
you add it.
Think
with
of it like lard.
Yeah, it's like lard, kind of like a whatever that word is called when you like. It's like butter with eggs,
Yeah.
but you can use that to cook other things like chicken. That was the first though. I did not expect that to happen, but it actually tasted pretty good.
I feel like you can't get at me for eating a lot of eggs when you're doing crap like that.
It's not crap though. It tastes delicious.
It's just making it worse. Your heart's
Why is it
like,
making it worse
can
though?
you
It's
please,
giving
sir,
it more
slow
flavor.
down.
Okay. What about all the stuff that's wrapped in bacon? That's essentially the same thing as that.
What do you mean all
Wrapped-
the things? Just like what, 2 things?
Steaks, hot dogs, burgers, everything gets wrapped in bacon.
Where are you
nowadays.
going there? Everything's getting wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
I've just seen that.
Baseball
lot.
Doesn't mean
games,
you're eating
fairs.
it.
Are we eating it?
Fairs. No, but I just
I
see it
do.
around.
Sometimes.
Oh, I expect Zach. 'Cause Zach's the bacon king. But like, I see that all the time, especially like on restaurant menus. They always have like steaks that are lined with bacon nowadays,
Uh-huh.
especially the filet mignon. But it's pretty good that way.
Well, if you
Hot
want to live a
dogs,
life
too.
full of flavor, it's not gonna be very long.
That's
But-
fine.
Yeah,
No, that's
nothing
fine.
wrong with it.
That's completely fine. You know, I was talking to Andrew a couple days, and I think we talked about this on the podcast. Is these new plant-based burgers at like fast food chains and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and that they're starting to be tested more by science because, you know, it's not meat at all, right? That's what
Mhm.
they claim, but
Uh-huh.
they can put anything else they want in there
Uh-huh.
to make it taste like meat. So
Right.
it's probably not better than an actual burger as like calorie wise. And I was thinking, all those commercials when they say, yeah, it tastes like an actual beef burger, it's because, well, is the actual beef burger full beef at restaurants like that? Do you guys think that's a possibility that they can be just shoving a bunch of shit in there that's bad for you?
Most likely, yeah. I don't know. We'll have to wait until people actually study it.
You should
See
try.
the-
You should try the Impossible
the
Burger from
effects.
Burger
Andrew,
King.
how about you be our test subject?
Yeah.
You be our
You're a
little lab
burger
rat.
guy.
I mean, I'll have one.
If they say
That's
it
enough.
tastes just like a Whopper or a Carl's Jr. burger, then I think you'd like it.
Okay, yeah.
Who has it? Is it Burger King? They have
Burger
the Impossible
King
Burger.
and Carl's Jr.
Okay.
They both have them now.
All right.
And I heard that McDonald's is working on it too.
Hmm.
So we'll see. I mean, I'll give it a shot, but we'll see. One of our friends likes it, so I won't say his name, but
I can't really pick on people for being unhealthy because, as I put on the Google Doc, I ate a party-sized bag of Cheeto Puffs in a day.
That doesn't sound
That is
bad.
disgusting.
well, not if you like Cheeto Puffs. I like Cheeto Puffs.
But
Now,
like
I
them that
couldn't
much.
stop.
now, was this just for fun, or did you just like?
I
or
was like,
did
after
someone
s-
have them, and you're like, oh, I'll have
No,
the rest.
I went out of my way to buy them after school.
Did you
I-
know that you were gonna finish that whole bag that night?
No, no. It wasn't even one night. After school, I was like, I want some Cheeto Puffs. So then I went to the store. The first bag I saw was party size. Like, all right, I guess that's the one I'm getting. It wasn't even like where it was mostly filled with air. It was like filled almost to the top.
Dude,
too.
that's rare.
It is rare.
It's rare
I
as
feel like
fuck.
I found like a secret bag or something. And then I took it home, finished half of it, in one session, the second half like the next day, but before like 24 hours was up. Like I just put on Netflix and I kept telling myself like, all right, maybe like 2 more. And that kept happening over and over. And I don't know what was driving me to keep doing it, but I just couldn't stop.
Well, Andrew does that all the time with hot Cheetos.
Yeah, that's why I can't really buy them.
All the time. Like he'll finish an entire bag.
Finish a bag in like 20 minutes.
But like with Cheeto Puffs, that's the thing. Like they're so puffy and like feel like they're just like air. So it doesn't feel like you're eating that much.
Yeah, it's just
you
air.
eat it and it's like turned to dust basically. But then the roof of my mouth was like screwed up from that.
Really? Dried up?
Yeah, because it just like scratched the top of it since they're so coarse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that once with, not with chips, though, with sunflower seeds. I've had an entire pound bag.
Did you get constipated?
No. I didn't get constipated, but it ripped up. Not ripped up, but it made my tongue and my mouth just dry because of all the salt. I was like, this was not a
He
good
was
idea.
about to die.
This was not a good idea, but, I like sunflower seeds, and you like Cheeto Puffs, I bet, so
Yeah.
it just like, well, I'm not stopping, so I'm just going to keep going.
My grandfather always told me like, if you eat too many seeds, you're gonna get constipated. That's why I was asking you.
Sunflower?
Yeah.
Really? No, I've never been constipated from sunflower seeds. I've been constipated from cheese, especially Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest cheese pizza.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. The first time I had that, I was blocked up, like big time.
Would you eat the whole pizza?
No. But they
Oh.
put a ton of cheese on it.
I didn't
you
get
know how
extra
it's
most bestest, but I did get the classic cheese pizza, but I added extra cheese onto it. So I'm wondering if that was like the same thing.
It's got to be the same thing, but
Yeah.
like, you know how they have like a mozzarella and a Munster cheese blend? That's just double the cheese. It's
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, it's delicious.
Is that the actual name?
Extra Most Bestest?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was just his way of
No, no, no,
describing
no.
it.
That's-
Oh no.
It
It's
does
actually
seem very
called
Alex
that.
in its
That's
way.
that's not
but-
my creation. That's Little Caesars.
Yeah, kudos to them. They should
Kudos to
sponsor
them.
us.
They're good. They made some good pizza, but yeah,
I feel
had,
like I have to
maybe-
get extra like cheese because
Yeah.
if I don't, it's the sauce is just like coming up. There's
It-
like barely any cheese.
It's really good too.
Mhm.
Like it's really good. Like I almost like it more than the basic pepperoni or even the extra most. But that kind of leads me to what you kind of brought up a couple of days ago or yesterday was YouTube trends, and I've seen YouTube trends where people will review food.
You're the king of YouTube.
And not just review foods, but in their car.
Mm-hmm.
And
this is an old trend, though.
This is an old trend, but this is a trend that kind of puzzles me because
It gets a lot of views.
they get a ton of views. A ton of views. And some will get like a lot and some will get like barely any.
Yeah.
So it's like you really got to pick your poison with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think my favorite one is Joey's World Tour. And the reason why is
He's gross.
that that motherfucker is a character.
Yeah.
He is such a character. He is so entertaining to watch. Like you'll see these people who are just starting out or just trying to do it, right? And they're just like,
Don't.
Ah,
yeah, so I think it's
5 viewers.
I think it's a 6 out of 10. This guy, whoop, 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 like that. The whole review. Have you ever seen one of his reviews, Zach?
Nope.
Why?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I will. Oh my god! You have to go home or after this podcast and look up Joey's World Tour.
You go home right now
Yeah,
and look
pull
it
it
up.
up
as soon as you can, and then when you do, let me know what you think because this guy is so fucking entertaining. And there's also some guy who reviews sodas, and I saw this through another
How?
channel.
They don't make that many.
But it's just one
5
guy. It's just
episodes.
one guy. It's like maybe like 10 episodes maybe. But this is YouTube channel called Leon Lush. Have you guys ever heard of it?
No.
He
Yes.
reacts to videos. He's kind of like an iDubbbz character. But his title was this guy, I think the video is this guy really loves soda and he gets like these giant quantities of soda from restaurants. Like one of them was a cherry Sprite from Sonic and a big gulp thing. And he drinks it as fast as he possibly can. And it's ice cold. So he's drinking it and he's getting a brain freeze as he's like, he has to like pause just to be like, oh,
Pause, not pull.
like that the whole time. It's just like, oh, like, and then there's one, Andrew, in your hand you have a Mountain Dew.
Yes.
He chugs 4 of those, or 4 or 3 straight, one after the other, and every time he does it, he's like exhausted. So it
bet.
is so
It's probably
funny.
foaming in his stomach.
It's such funny content, like where the food review has merged into this drink review now. And do you guys know Report of the Week?
No.
Nope.
Or have you ever heard of Review Brah?
Nope.
No.
So he's
Wait, I thought you said you didn't like this trend.
No, he loves it.
I
Oh.
don't. I just
No, he
I
likes
find
it.
it's so odd.
You sound
why,
so interested in
why
it.
I like it. It's just these people, these personalities are
it.
so interesting to me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so have you ever heard of the guy?
Probably
No.
not.
Okay, no, but you probably saw a clip of him, but you can't remember where he's from.
He's a white guy.
He's a white guy.
Very
He's got
plain
slicked
looking.
black
Yep.
hair, brown hair. Wears these
Yeah,
big
Hella
suits.
loser motherfucker.
He is.
He wears like a
such
suit?
Well, that's mean.
in his car.
Big
I don't care.
suit. Yeah, he does the car thing, but the way he reviews food is amazing. He'll describe it. He even has the stats of the food of what is in it, the calorie count. It's incredible. Joey's World
Don't
Tour
they just do that normally?
has started doing that. No, but this guy like takes his time with it. You know how like usually his reviews are like 7 to 10 minutes maybe. He will drag it out.
I wouldn't know.
And Joey was more like 3 to 6 maybe. But this guy takes his time. And my favorite part of this guy, when he takes a bite of anything that he's eating, he will just chew. But you won't hear anything because his mic isn't that great. So you just see
That's your
the
favorite
image
part?
is just him chewing.
That's your
I have
kink?
to show you. I have to show
seen
you
him.
it.
I've seen it. I do not want to watch it.
It is
ever
so
again.
it is so funny, but it's bizarre to me. I like that shit, but I can see why people don't like it.
You need help.
And I think that's what makes the trend weird is like people like you guys are super turned off, but then you people like me who think it's funny.
Why would I watch someone else eat food?
It's gonna make Andrew hungry.
Kind of like YouTube vlogs. I remember that was the thing too.
What do you mean used to?
Yeah, they
That's
still
not-
do it.
still happens.
That's still going,
it's
man.
not as popular, dude. It really isn't. Like, who's a big vlogger nowadays?
I don't know.
People
Watch
don't
vlogs?
vlog as
Logan
much
Paul.
anymore because of Twitch.
Twitch.
Like
what do you
those
mean?
people just moved to Twitch and they just live stream it instead.
Yeah, I guess, but it's not as. It's cooler as a vlog because it's like they're on the go, they're moving, they're not just sitting there talking. It's different.
People
that way.
can live stream like on the go.
On Twitch.
Yeah,
How do you
can
do that?
You can do it on your phone.
Oh, on your phone, but like, you
I
know,
remember I
some
sent
people-
Andrew this link a while back of this guy live streaming. He was just riding a motorcycle around Japan, I think Tokyo, and I sent it to Andrew mainly as like just to show him like, dude, these streets look so weird. Like they're so small and like lanes are just constantly like converging over with each other. And I was like, what the hell is this? But there was a lot of people watching him, and that's all
Really?
he's doing. He's riding his bike at
Really?
night through Japan.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
But yeah, with the YouTube vloggers, I don't understand the people who get obsessed with like one specific like family or couple, and they
That
become
shit's
like
weird.
Ooh, yeah,
they're like
yeah,
living
yeah, yeah, yeah.
vicariously through them, but it's like an obsession. Like they have to know, like, oh my god,
What's the biggest one right now? I think I know what you're talking about. Is it the one with like they have babies, like 2 young kids?
I think so.
Ace Family.
I think I've heard of the name
Ooh,
before.
yeah,
but
I've heard of them before. Yeah, I know like a lot of people follow them. It's like why?
I'll overhear people talking about. I'm like, did you see their newest video? And I'm like, is it just like some family? Like you're just, I don't know, like living through them, wanting to watch what they're doing. That's so weird.
But
I feel like.
this is just a next level of reality TV, but without like producers there and everything.
Yeah.
You know what? So you can kind of see, and the guy is filming it himself. So
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing you're gonna miss, unless they purposely cut it out. But on like reality TV, it's different. This one it feels more intimate,
Mm-hmm.
that you can kind of connect to them more. And I think that's what people like is they want to connect to people on YouTube. That's why you watch different shows on YouTube. For instance, you like Your Mom's House podcast, great podcast. You follow the comedians on there. That's what you like, their personalities. That's why you watch them, right?
Yeah,
Andrew?
Yeah.
See,
I mean, I just want. I don't know. I watched them. I
but
like
why
it
do you watch them though?
'cause it's funny.
And you like the personalities, and then you get behind with their
Yeah.
stories. There's from podcast to podcast. That's what you like.
Yeah, that's my thing.
You don't have to be shy to admit it.
I just don't like
Andrew's
admitting
blushing over
I
here.
like YouTube.
You don't like YouTube.
Is
Why-
that like all you watch on
why don't
YouTube
you
is
like YouTube?
podcasts?
On YouTube, yeah.
You don't watch like Fail
to
Army?
see-
No, I just go on Reddit for that.
That's another trend. That was kind of weird, but you like to watch them. Why? Because you like seeing their reactions and with different people. You like that. You have a connection
Well, I like them
that
as
way.
comedians, and they don't do specials every month, or they don't have TV shows, or not
That's
all of them
true.
do.
That's
So
true.
that's just that way of getting more content.
But
from
since they're on the YouTube platform, it kind of makes them a YouTube personality.
them. No, Not really. They're still comedians before that.
But they also they have their own YouTube channels. I've checked. Tom Segura has his own YouTube channel.
I wouldn't put YouTube personality before comedian though.
No, I wouldn't either. But they are a YouTube personality.
Yeah.
Considering what I just said.
Yeah.
Are they on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then-
So
Well, we are too. So I guess we are too.
Yeah,
my
we're
God.
YouTube personalities.
We are too.
YouTubers.
Fuck yeah. But
Sweet.
see, that's what I think that why people like the Ace family, I believe you're talking about, and why they liked Logan and Jake Paul. Well, if they still
Oh
do.
man, they're a whole
And
other
even
thing.
Casey Neistat had like a big following too before he stopped that. And you know who else has one? He's not a vlogger, but Philip DeFranco has a big personality too and a big following.
Yeah. Where are you going with this?
Yeah, you're veering off of
Yeah.
vloggers.
No, I'm just saying that's why the vlog thing trends is because of their personalities.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
I just got weirded out by people being interested in. Well, like the first chunk of the vlog is like, oh, just woke up. Now I'm taking a shower. Now I'm packing up my bags. Now I'm going to the airport. Now I'm in the airport. And this is all part of their video content.
Don't forget making breakfast.
Yeah, they're not even at the place yet
But you
until
know
like
why?
halfway through
It's
the video.
because their life is so luxurious. When they wake up, it's luxurious.
Jeez,
When they
that
wake,
sentence was
when
bad.
when they make breakfast, it's luxurious,
Oh,
and they
no.
don't have that. They want to see what that's like. That's why they do
I
it.
seriously doubt they're all like that.
I don't think so. Their viewers, you think so?
No. I mean, like all these vloggers who do that, I
No.
don't think all of their lives are that luxurious.
I think so. Why do you think they have so much money though?
I don't know.
Because of their built-up audience, and that's
I
like
don't
a
think
trend.
It's that. I think it's just people like whatever they're putting out, like the family stuff. It's probably a bunch of people who don't have
A
families.
big audience, and there are people who have families who will tune into that family vlog or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck.
to compare and contrast.
But I bet you, like some of them too have Patreons. So now their fans are donating them money for them to go on trips, for them to record, to play back for their viewers.
And that's completely fair game.
They could have used that money for their own trip.
They could have.
What the hell?
They
the hustle.
could have, but they don't want to, and that's their choice. They can do whatever they want with their money.
Yeah. Go.
That's crazy though.
And literally anyone can do whatever they want with their money, but it's
Mhm.
still weird.
Yeah, and I don't want to say like Patreon is kind of like a way to like the cheap way out. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
when YouTubers or like a personality who is successful on YouTube, then they say, "Oh, by the way, I have a Patreon too. You should go check it out." It's like,
It's just an
What's
obvious
happening here?
paywall.
obviously,
Yeah, I just okay. It's not as obvious as just watching the video and then getting revenue from ads.
like it doesn't make me mad, but it's just like, oh, okay, they need more money, I guess, or they're getting too big. I guess the ad money's not, helping enough because YouTube does take a percentage out of that money.
I like that better than them saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a giveaway, so you have to like and comment on my video and then also share it in order to be entered into this giveaway."
Really?
And follow on Twitter,
Yeah.
Instagram.
Fudge.
I was saying,
So they're
That's
suckering them into it with like a very small percentage.
That's crazy because Instagram does the same thing. Like if you reach a million followers, you immediately get reached out by advertisers to promote your stuff.
If you what?
You get reached out once you hit a million followers on
Oh.
Instagram by advertisers.
Mm.
They want to ask you to promote your stuff because you have a big following.
Mm.
That's why, like, you see people like, I heard this on Two Bears One Cave one time. Bert Kreischer, a comedian, finally reached a million, and then as soon as that happened, he just got an assload of advertisers wanting to say, "Hey, you want to say this so we can pay you for how many likes it gets?" So that's just how it works. It's all money driven.
Mhm.
All of it's money driven,
Yeah.
which is kind of annoying. But it's like, how are these
Nah,
people
it's
gonna
cool.
make a? How are these people gonna make a?
I don't see it as a negative at all.
I know. But it's like, kind of defeats the purpose of, creating stuff.
Yeah.
When the advertisers and the money gets in the way and stuff like that.
Mhm.
What do you think about that, Andrew?
Sure, but if you don't like that, just stop watching. It's that easy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when people get all butthurt, like, "Oh, they're just in it for the money." Like, stop watching. It's super easy. And if enough of you stop watching, they're gone.
Andrew's part of the hustle gang. So
Yeah.
you gotta.
He is. That's true. But once you like reach the peak of that, like say you actually get big with Twitch and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you've talked to me about playing whatever you want to play, right? But there's some streamers that will play one game just
Mhm.
to make their money,
Yeah.
and the hot game is always like Fortnite or some shit like that, right?
Yep.
And you hate that.
It's not my thing. I wouldn't want to just play
Even
one
though,
game.
even though that's how you make the money.
Well, it depends on the game, but yeah, it's an easier way
Mm-hmm.
because you're just gonna keep getting better. So that means the quality of whatever you're doing is gonna get better.
Mm-hmm. What's a trend that kind of phased out like recently? Like I know vlogging is still popular, but
It phased out a while ago, but it was fucking massive on YouTube. Animation.
what do you mean by that?
I just said it. Animation.
But like what kind?
What kind of
Cartoons?
animation?
Any, just cartoons. You remember how they used to just do homemade animation videos on fucking YouTube? Do you not remember this?
Nope. Elaborate, please. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just said animation. What else is there to say?
But what kinds of shows?
Anything. Animated videos.
Like people were treating YouTube as like a network to put like they create their own cartoons and put it on there.
Oh no, I've never
Come
seen those.
on.
I mean, well, I've never seen them. You haven't given me an example.
You can't, in your brain, think of any animated video you've seen on YouTube?
No.
Not one?
No.
Do you not remember, let me see. Now I'll say it. Racist Mario? You don't remember that? You don't remember the videos?
Oh yeah,
I don't know what
remember
it's called,
that.
but it was the one where those guys fucking go bananas when they got Halo Reach. Or the dumb video of
Why
the
didn't you
like
just
the
say
two
that?
Pokemon train. Well, I don't have to say that.
Because animation is a broad topic. That can mean anything.
That's what I mean.
I think that kind of animation has died down a lot. But I mean, I still see a lot of other kinds.
There are some, but it's not as big as it used to be.
Because there was that huge wave where it's like those were super popular. So literally everybody who could hold a pencil was like, "Oh, I'm gonna animate this. And I'm gonna get 1 million followers and whatever."
You guys remember the craze of like catching people rage?
What
on
is that?
YouTube?
Catching people rage.
Like rage out, like just go like crazy about
just
something.
like homemade videos.
homemade stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I've seen so many videos of people saying, "Dad breaks Xbox," or "Mom throws something out
Those
the window."
were
That
lame as
was
hell.
a lame as fuck. And I think some guy who took advantage of that, who doesn't do it now, but have you guys heard of Boogie 2988?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
He used
you're
to
right.
be
big guy.
Francis hit those videos.
I should have never seen one of those. I
I've
just
seen a
knew like
couple.
clips after
But he took
its prime.
advantage of that and made his fan base, not his fan base, but he got a lot of subs for that because at the time that was peak entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, have you seen this video? Look, check this out. This guy's dad breaks his Xbox on camera. It's like that was a thing too. So now we're kind of in. Right now, the popular trend is podcasting. Have you noticed that?
Hey, we're in
ASMR
right now. Check it out.
Everywhere,
Okay.
everywhere. Podcasting is a huge thing.
Yeah, I thought
now.
we were talking about YouTube. If
Yeah.
that, I was gonna say ASMR,
Yeah.
and like right before
And
that,
on-
mukbang.
and on.
Oh,
That's
on
the one I
YouTube, too.
fucking hate.
What is that?
I'd rather fucking kill
yeah.
myself.
I wonder what Alex is gonna think of it because
He does it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
On
people,
his own.
I
people-
do it?
People
Yeah.
live stream.
What do I do?
People live stream when they're eating, but you can hear like every sound of like
Them
saliva
chewing
in their
Every
mouth.
smack
and it's like
just
yeah,
from their mouths and lips.
Like that kind of thing.
How do I do that?
You do that as you eat. I don't know if you noticed.
I
but
eat.
yeah. When
I
you
said
eat,
just
when
eating.
you eat.
you're a very
Loud
aggressive eater.
You don't close your mouth.
You take really big bites, and you make it very well known that you're chewing right there.
It's disgusting.
Kind of like the Cookie Monster.
I am man. That's what I do.
That's being manly.
Are you just like,
Obnoxious.
I don't make sounds.
I don't,
No.
Yeah, you make sounds.
do I really?
Yeah, a
Yep.
lot.
Yeah.
It's very gross.
But mukbang is recording it, right? And
Yeah.
putting it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So I don't really do mukbang.
You just
Borderline.
don't record it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank
that's
God.
the
you
only-
have half of it
Thank
down.
God. Thank God.
But you might be into it if you're into watching food reviews and people eating in their car.
No, that's different. I like because I like again I said the two I like are characters. Their personalities make it funny. Reviewing something in your car generally is very basic, but the personalities there, it makes a big difference. That's why I like it. That's why when people are like, "Oh, why would you like that?" Well, give it a shot. Try the ones that are not just a normal
Give it a
Joe
shot.
Schmo. They
Give
have
it a shot.
They
You're
have
missing out.
characters.
Yeah.
Just check it out. It's nice content. Come on,
Meh, no.
Okay.
man. Yeah.
Another one I know that was popular for a while was like slime videos. People just like they have a big thing of slime
they
and
play
they're just
with it?
yeah, they're just playing with it with their hands and like mushing it around.
Fuck.
And
I've
I would
never
see
seen
it,
that.
I would see it a lot on Instagram also. It's just there. It's meant to be like pleasing to watch in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they're doing. It's very aligned to ASMR.
I've never seen that.
I mean, I like playing with it whenever we'd like make it in like elementary school, but like watching people play with it, it just, I don't know, it's not really the same. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't get
What
it.
am I getting out of this? Yeah.
That's some funny shit. Kind of want to go back to Instagram real quick because I just saw something and I told Zach about it. We were talking about it a little bit before you showed up, and then the article just came out like 30 minutes ago, and I said, "Oh shit, this just happened." And then Zach was like, "Oh yeah, I heard about that already." I was like, "Damn."
I heard about that too, but it was in theory.
About,
in theory.
about what?
They're taking
Oh.
away likes.
Yeah, they want to take
Like
away likes.
the like counter
Uh-oh.
specifically.
Mm-hmm. And one of the quotes on the headline was, "We want to make," I'm paraphrasing, "they want to make Instagram a more friendlier place on the internet."
So people aren't competing for likes, and like somebody who has less followers and they don't have, like, say they only get like 20 likes on a photo, like they don't feel bad or something.
Oh my god,
That's pretty lame.
That's so fucking
cares?
stupid, dude. Like, honestly, what the fuck are we living in? Why are people so soft?
Well, that's a big question.
Soft.
Do we have another 2 hours?
Yeah.
I think Michael really started this with his Instagram bullying.
Oh,
in
but
the
that's
comment
different though.
sections.
That's the comments. Now, if you take away the comments, and that's different. But the likes, I mean, it's like, come on.
It got people hurting on Instagram, so they had to lash out. And
I just think that if you're an Instagram guy and you like posting a lot, and you know, like, maybe I'm not going to get a lot of likes on this, you should probably go into that thinking, like, before you post it, I might not get a lot of likes before you post it. You know, it's like, just know, like, people might not like this. Oh, well, I'll
I
send
seem
it
to
anyway.
remember a drunken Alex begging and pleading why he doesn't
How
get...
do you know I was drunk?
Oh, I know
You
where
were
you're going. I
drunk.
know where you're going with this.
Okay.
think
Well,
and
elaborate.
big
Go ahead.
You were questioning the world as to why you don't get as many likes as girls.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
I
I
remember
remember
that. That's still
We don't need any scientists
question.
for that.
That's still a question or something that just baffles me because I have no idea why.
Because you're saying that I don't remember if it was Instagram or Twitter, but you were saying like your content is so great, and then you're like, and then some girl just comes in and posts something stupid as shit, and then gets like millions of likes.
I have no idea why that happens. And like these girls' accounts, they have nothing but emojis. Like there's no background or anything what she's done or is doing. She just has, pictures of herself with hundreds of likes.
Yeah,
And
that
me,
easy.
I mean, I think
You're
about
looking
my
at your own
captions.
profile
I mean,
right now.
I mean, look at this time. We were having a nice picture at the end of the wedding, and only 20 likes. And then I'll see someone else's fucking a post of them working out. Right? Okay, let me try to
you're
find
gonna pull
one.
up Michael's post.
Oh yeah, let me try Michael. I think he has more than me. Let me see about this shit.
More what,
Let's
likes?
see. Yeah,
Wait.
more likes. Okay, there's no way
On
that this
what?
picture of your. Okay, maybe not that one. Okay, let me see.
Go for it. Go
Let
ahead.
me see an artistic one here. There is one. Okay, cool. One with your drawing. You drew some guy from anime, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
you drew.
That has 22 likes. That's more than me for that one picture of all of us.
That's hilarious.
Because that's a drawing, not 8 dudes standing on a porch. Like,
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with anything? My point is...
we didn't post it for likes. We posted it like, hey, we're having a good time.
I know
I
exactly.
posted it so somewhere.
I did not post for likes. I posted it for a life update. You know what I mean?
I don't do
Because
that.
the fans are
That's
just
what I
waiting
think.
at the edge
That's
of
what
their
I think
seat.
Instagram is for. Instagram is now becoming
What?
the like
Facebook?
machine. Like, I'm going to post this just so I can get likes. It goes back to what I was saying about advertisers.
Why
What
else
were we going to
post
say? What were we
it?
going to say? What were we going to say?
Never mind. You're,
You're gonna get
No,
him
go ahead.
heated.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. I was mad.
Okay, but like
My emotions were getting.
that's what I don't get. Like I will think of something thoughtful, maybe something a little bit clever, something that's not just so basic, right? And I post it thinking this is gold. People are gonna latch onto this. They're gonna like it. Nope.
That's
usually
'cause you
all
think-
like inside jokes, and then everyone else on Instagram is not a part of the inside joke.
You're projecting your humor that you have onto everyone else. Like, oh, they're gonna find this as funny or as cool as I do.
Like food reviews.
Oh,
Those are good though. You haven't even tried it. You
get
gotta see.
dunked.
You gotta dip your
But it
foot in the
sounds
water.
doesn't it already mean something that he hasn't seen him?
Who?
Zach. Shouldn't that already tell you that it's not like
that I've
it's
never
not-
even heard of this. That
You've
means
never heard
the
of it?
YouTube algorithm, like what I watch, is totally different. That I've never been recommended.
You've never
one of those.
like once like
I've
gone
never
to the
seen-
trendings page on
Nope.
YouTube just to
I
see
never
what's
did.
happening. Why though?
Because he doesn't care.
Yeah,
Oh come on!
I don't
dude.
care about
Zach-
any
so
of the
much
trending
stuff.
stuff.
Zach knows what he likes.
You
and
are a
doesn't
YouTube
like.
man. Zach is not.
That's true. I guess
I am a Netflix man.
But you are kind of a YouTube man too. I've seen you.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
No.
I'd prefer shows. I don't know. If I feel gross. I
But
don't know.
you
Maybe
know
because
what?
I live with you and I see that you're on YouTube for hours on end, and it's like, oh fuck this shit.
This monster.
Why though?
I don't know.
But why? I
don't like it.
There's no exactly. You're saying you have no real reason why. The content is there. You're just.
It's not that good.
What do you mean it's not that good?
I mean, not all the content's that good.
Yeah, I agree with you. Not all of it is, but some of it is good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I suggest you guys give it a chance.
I mean, I have a bunch of what does he call it? I'm subscribed to a bunch of channels, but I mean, they're not that.
Then just
I mean,
unsubscribe.
No.
Why? Why?
Why would he do that?
They need to support. They need-
Support them. Watch their shit. That's
I
why
do.
you subscribed, right?
Yes, I do watch
So
shit.
what? But you said you don't now.
No. I mean, like, I don't go out hunting new people. Fudge that.
I get you, but
Andrew's kind of a whore.
I don't go on. Is there like a theme thing or categories on YouTube? I don't go on there.
theme?
Fuck that shit.
No, but there's like hashtags and
There's
stuff like
themes,
that.
there's categories, but they're very general, like gaming, life, sports,
news.
And you go to gaming, and it's like people you've never even heard of.
Yeah.
Like, what? Who? They're
Delete.
all Fortnite
Back to
videos.
Netflix.
which you might like, but I don't know.
You might like the Fortnite shit.
I'm more on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Alex. Twitch and all my streaming services.
Who's your favorite Twitch streamer?
What's her name?
No, it's not a girl.
Damn it.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Probably Nick Merckx.
Nick
Nick
Merckx.
Merckx.
Yes.
Who is that?
Who's that?
Nick Merckx that you said.
But who is he? In a
What does he
nutshell.
do?
What does he do?
What
Who
does he
is What does he
He
stream?
streams Fortnite.
He's yeah.
But-
all right.
He's stupid.
Next.
But on controller, I love that. Gives me pride.
God!
Why do you love that?
Because he's actually doing something that's in most cases impossible to compete at a high level on a controller. And he doesn't play on PlayStation. He uses the controller
On
but
PC.
on PC. Yeah, so he plays against the computer people.
So that baffles you. That just astonishes you
No,
how
that-
this guy
that
can
doesn't
perform
baffle me.
at the height that he's performing on a controller. May I ingest something that was designed for gaming, rather as a mouse and keyboard was designed for typing?
No, mouse and keyboard was designed.
I'm gonna
for
get a lot of
gaming.
people mad at me about that, by the way.
I think most games were at the very beginning were made on computers. Well, they're made on computers, so why? I mean, that'd be weird. They make them on a computer, but you can't use the mouse and keyboard to play them. That's
Interesting.
just weird.
That's just your thought, though.
No, that's true.
Not how I see
How
it.
is it?
They don't
how
go
is
on
it-
Xbox and make the game.
How is it in
the
this
Xbox
scenario?
game.
You're able to
Duh.
say that's just your thought, but then when it comes to like stuff you post, you're like, why? Why does the people like it? What?
I mean, this is blatantly a fact. You're denying.
No, how come I have seen some kind of
What?
behind the scenes videos of game developers making it with a controller
Not
in hand?
making
That's
it, they're
because
testing
they're
it.
debugging it.
Whatever that means. What
That's
does that mean?
testing it.
They're playing it.
does
They're
that mean?
testing
Whatever
it.
that
Yeah.
means.
Okay.
Making sure it works with the controller.
Yeah, because the controller is
No,
is
no,
the best thing that they've ever made for gaming.
No.
Literally a trigger to resemble the trigger of a gun. That's badass.
No, but I think the mouse and keyboard's better because the mouse you barely move your finger and it's not that much resistance.
Well, you're just lazy then. You're just lazy.
It's
faster.
efficient.
You're just
Yeah.
lazy.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
You're just lazy.
Don't get
That's
started
what I
on being
think.
lazy.
I just think
Wow.
you're just being lazy.
You just boil things down to bullshit.
a lot of bullshit.
I'm just joking about that. I know, like PCs.
He's not joking.
I've tried playing Battlefront 2 on my old laptop, and that shit's hard.
Well,
It's
that's
a
'cause
laptop.
Yeah.
And you're old.
It's not that hard. I mean, it's got
No,
the
it's
same
much
buttons
harder. I
and it
tried
can just go like
playing
this.
Halo Wars on my laptop. Fucking sucked.
No,
You tried playing Halo
The
3 on
game-
your laptop.
And Halo 3.
the game wasn't lagging. It was just like I just had trouble getting used to all this bullshit.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it's worse because usually the keyboard's much
Yeah.
smaller.
The thing is, no one that is like serious about like PC gaming and stuff. No one uses their laptop if they can avoid it. Just be like the keyboard sucks, and then it's also a lot harder to get like the mouse right and everything.
But my keyboard was fine. Like it was like a 15-inch
No, it's
thing.
still small.
I've seen some
The
gaming
the
ones,
keys themselves are closer on the laptops than they are
but
on
I've
the
seen some
full-on keyboard.
gaming keyboards that are like this big. They're tiny, and they even have them like vertical, so they're like this. I've seen that shit.
That's usually when you only have to press like the 4 or 5 buttons, and then on the keyboard, they have the numbers. Or it depends on their key bindings too, for whatever game they're playing.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of different variables that go into that, but I think generally an actual full keyboard is much better.
I agree, but see what you said. I said I agree.
I guess
you said about the key binding. That's like changing the keys to do something else, right?
Yeah,
you can, right?
you can.
See, that's why I'm kind of not on board with crossplay in that way, because you can configure it to the way you want to, whereas a controller you kind of can't do that. That's kind of unfair, right?
On a lot of those games, you can where there is crossplay. They let you map buttons to different things if you want to.
On the controller?
Yeah, I think on Fortnite you can do
Never
that.
heard of
I
that
think
in my
you
life.
Well, have
Not
you ever
sure.
wanted to?
No, it's fine the way it is.
Because there's usually like a universal idea that like on Xbox is to jump or to interact with things.
Yeah.
So like you never think about it because that's just already like
It's already
drilled
in
into your
head.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how things should be, and that's how they design
What
it.
is jump in PC land?
Space?
What?
Space?
bar.
Space, okay. I
PC
didn't know.
land.
I don't remember.
It's a theme park.
Keyboard.
So it's space, and then like W's forward, S is back,
Mhm.
D is right,
A and D.
L is left. Okay,
Mhm.
makes sense. Interesting. I still think the
So easy.
controller is by far the best invention in gaming because it's literally built for gaming.
Probably the computer. Without that, there is no games.
You want me to get into that again?
No, you're
no,
wrong
no,
already.
no, no, no,
You don't
no,
have to
no,
say
no.
anything. You're wrong.
That's what I thought. You know what?
What?
I saw the forecast next week.
Uh-huh.
82.
I wore my leather jacket today.
Uh-huh.
Not a good idea.
Were you out and about or what?
I was out and about. Yeah, I was on my way to class. Like, it's pretty chilly. Good enough for a leather jacket. On the way back, nope. I was pretty
Sweating?
sweaty. Yeah,
Gross.
I took it off. Thank God. But I want to wear it, but the weather here is so inconsistent. Like you leave in the morning, pretty dang cold. Maybe like an hour later, sweating, or me at least.
That shit's. I hate it so much.
I do. You have to wear
Ugh.
layers because then you.
So why we should never go outdoors again?
Yeah, preach. Just have everything.
Preach.
Yeah.
You know what? I heard an ice cream truck go by the other day. I don't hear them go by that often. I feel like kids don't really care that much about ice cream anymore. They should have more foods on trucks like that.
They
like
do.
driving around, or you mean just
Well, like,
general
you want
more
a taco,
food trucks?
you want an ice cream
No, not food
cone,
trucks. Like driving around. Like if you have like a.
That doesn't sound safe for
Like
if you're a taco truck or something.
But-
Sudden stop.
But make it if you make it.
All the food falls off the grill.
But if you have it like pre-made and then just like heat it up, like have some kind of oven there or something, and then like if you have an app, so like when it's coming to your house soon, you can be like, yo,
Interesting.
go outside and
Sir.
wait for it.
That would be really good for ice cream.
That's a good idea. But have you seen what these ice cream trucks are
Uh-oh.
rocking?
Watch
They're
it.
rocking
They're rocking some old vehicles
from like the 1930s
with with no technology, just their freezer in the back.
Yeah.
They do not want to upgrade to that because what if they're a criminal? Then you got tracking on them 24/7. There's no way that shit would work. I'm sorry.
You
It's
went
not
straight.
gonna work.
Yeah,
You went
why would
straight
you
to the mind
assume
of a
that?
villain again.
Dude, what if? Let's just say that the ice cream man
I'm
is a
done.
bad guy. This
Okay.
that idea, which I think is a good idea, you should
Please
pitch that
elaborate.
somewhere.
That's not the best idea.
That
it's very
that could be
basic.
like a device that the cops could look into to track some bad guy. What if the ice cream truck is a bad guy or driver? What if he's a bad guy?
What's he planning to do?
Obviously,
as the
he
bad
just
guy?
won't get the tracking thing.
Poison the ice cream.
What does he get out of that?
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
You're the dumbest motherfucker I've ever known.
No, it's just
I'm gonna
like
get these
there
people.
is so much like you know why there's no ice cream trucks because no one's out there outside anymore. That's
Yeah.
why.
Because there's no ice cream trucks.
No, that's not why. It's
Yeah,
because
I'd go
everybody's
outside if there was
It's
ice cream
causation.
trucks.
but you it's because the reason that there were ice cream trucks is because kids would play outside all day. Kids don't do that anymore.
Because it's hot as fuck.
No,
And
it's
the
not.
air sucks.
That's
I mean,
not
have
why.
you seen Andrew when he goes outside and his nose just kills him?
That's not why. There's
is-
medication for that. He's just being stupid and not taking his medication. Do not stand up for stupidity like this guy. Do not, because that's his fault.
I would say the same thing to you. Do not stand up for this stupidity. I can't be taking my medication 24/7.
That's what it's designed for. That
No,
way.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
To take it every day, 365
There
days.
is Claritin D that says 24 hours a day for
You're not
people
supposed
like
to just
you.
keep taking it.
Well, in allergy season, yes, you are. That's
Yes.
how you then. But you don't do that though. No. So whenever Zach comes out and say, Andrew can't go outside because of the air, it's like that's his own fault. That's your fault.
Well, I'm just thinking as a cautious consumer. Why would I just keep buying them all season?
Because
and sometimes it doesn't even matter this season. I could be cleaning my room and a dust bunny pops up and then I'm fucked.
then you
He's out of
take
commission
medication
for a week.
that. Then you take medication. That's what happens.
Andrew's on
when
bed
you have
rest.
allergies. Then you'll be on bed rest, right?
It's not a breathalyzer.
I can't believe I had to yell that out, but god damn
No,
it.
you had to get it out.
I had to get it out.
We're all
because-
thinking it,
because
but-
because ask him, when's the last time you've taken a Claritin or
When's
any
the last time you've taken
allergy
Claritin
medication?
or
Last
any
year
allergy
when I
medication?
actually needed to.
And you've needed it also before then, but you don't go to the store to get some.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
While we're on the topic of ice cream trucks, what was your
Yes.
guys' favorite ice cream to get from there?
Whatever cookies and cream.
The one that looked like
Hell
a
yeah,
firework.
the Blizzard?
Yes.
And they come with a little wooden spoon? Hell yeah.
The one that
The red, white, and blue one?
The red, white, and blue one.
Yeah,
Sure.
that one's a good one.
That one's
I
a good
love
one.
that
I
You
think
can buy that at the fucking
God.
store.
Really?
I don't
it's
know.
not
I
as
think
good
you
though.
can-
It's not
yeah,
as good
probably
as at the ice cream
I
truck.
should have just assumed you'd pick the most like patriotic ice cream there is. Yeah.
I also like push pops. Those are good too.
Yeah.
Did they have those?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just like sherbet.
I like
Push
those.
pop.
Those were good.
I don't know who actually thought to get a push pop at the ice cream truck.
I
I
never
did.
liked
Yeah,
the
the
ones
push
that
pop.
were the characters of like a TV show,
Why?
like
'Cause they suck?
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
You get
Those
like
ones suck.
I
one
tried it
eyeball.
like once, I think with Spider-Man. I was like, this thing's the worst.
What the hell kind of ice cream even was that?
I don't know, but it was like the one that melted like very quickly.
Yeah.
I was like, get the fuck out of here! I'm fucking.
And then there was
I'm a
some sort of
mess.
gumball that was like frozen rock
Oh
hard
yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
end.
Mhm.
That's when I knew I didn't like too many sweet things combined. So then when like in relatively recent times when they started showing those videos of those burritos that was like ice cream in the middle, like Skittles on top, like wrapped in cotton candy.
Oh, so you're not talking about a burrito at Chipotle?
No, not Chipotle burritos. I'm talking about ice cream, cotton candy, Skittle M&M burritos
Okay, yeah.
that will
yeah.
rot your tooth
think I
as you're
would
putting
die.
it in your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had one of those. I think I had. I take that back. I have had one. It was SpongeBob,
Oh.
and the ice cream I believe was banana
Banana.
because it was yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So and that tasted shitty.
Do you like banana?
Bananas, yeah. I think my favorite fruit of all time is a nectarine.
That's a fucking shitty ass.
It's not the shittiest. It's delicious. It's nice and firm. Right? It's sweet. It's delicious. It's succulent. It's tropical. It's
tropical.
delicious. When I'm eating,
What a pineapple.
I like pineapple too.
It's a firm,
I find it I find it pretty cool how you have these
dumbass
your
reasons.
favorite X of all time, like your favorite
You have it
bite-sized
ready.
candy of all time. Like you think about these when you're going to sleep or like in the shower.
No,
or
it's just
something.
whenever I'm eating something like, it was Halloween.
This is the
recently.
best of this category of all time.
It was Halloween recently, and at work in the break room, they had a bucket of candy, right, to celebrate the season. And in that bowl, there was an assorted candies. It was Milk Duds, it was Reese's, and it was Whoppers.
Oh,
And
damn.
here we go, experiment time.
Yeah.
Right.
You just
The
throw all
end of
three
a
of them
couple
in your
days.
mouth?
You know what candy was still left there? Unloved, unattended
Whoppers.
Whoppers.
Yeah.
Hypothesis, tested, and confirmed theory. The Whopper is the worst candy of all time.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. You know
Tested.
That
Tested.
doesn't work.
That doesn't
Do you
work.
know how
evidence.
Science works.
Yes,
You
I
can't-
do.
You had
Just
3
tested
candies
it.
available in a small ass town.
In a place with like 20 people.
Yeah.
where somebody's getting a
20
burger.
people, but
Yeah.
there are people
Look at
that
their
have
food
different
choice.
tastes.
First of all,
You can't just
they're going to
say that-
McDonald's.
Okay.
So that already, says something about their taste in fast
Okay.
food. So now
Yum.
they're living
Wait,
Whoppers. Oh, speaking of, Andrew, I saw you change your Twitter background to McDonald's.
Yeah, I
Oh
did.
my God.
No,
Wow,
what was it
okay.
before though?
it was an old picture that one of our friends made.
Yeah, some of the boys.
Oh,
in the
Brown team?
background.
Brown team. Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you not say that? Just say brown team. People know.
'Cause no one will
Oh,
understand.
because everyone's gonna fucking know.
Yeah.
Brown team. Who's brown team?
See, I only asked for my clip.
Andrew
who
doesn't
love
like
to
to assume everyone knows our inside jokes.
Yeah, I'm very considerate of our fans.
But how'd you think of that? Did you just like?
Oh yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired of
Ooh,
having
the fries,
fuck
the
it.
large French fries. Oh my god,
Picture
I'm
of a
getting
lar-
hungry right now.
It was just a
don't
big
even
fuck
show
it.
me. Yeah.
I love that shit. I asked
I
him.
mean, just look. My mouth is watering right now looking at that thing.
No,
Oh,
but just look at his profile though. It's delicious, unbendable.
His profile.
Give a shout out of your Twitter.
What else
No.
about this is delicious?
Give a shout out, dude.
Look at his picture, dude.
Bendable.
It's a picture of Andrew. Are you gonna eat Andrew?
No, but it's so.
I mean, that looks
look, that's
delicious.
so good though. It's the
It's
best.
Andrew wearing a Festivus for the rest of us sweater.
Yeah.
With a coffee mug. How is that
Drinking
delicious?
Joe.
The airing of grievances, the feats of strength. If you guys don't know that, you should check out Seinfeld. It's fantastic.
No. But yes, your study of like 20 people can't be. Oh, this is the worst candy ever.
Yeah. Nope.
The fuck?
Yes, I'm going to take that
See,
as a
that's
study.
the clickbait.
That's not clickbait.
Yeah.
I'm not clickbaiting shit.
Yeah, if you put that on YouTube, guaranteed like 1 million views and like 500,000 thumbs down.
But you know what?
Just-
After that will be like 20,000
candies?
up, thumbs up because Whoppers are shit. They just are.
Why would they keep selling them if no one bought them?
Yeah. Literally 50% of us in this room.
Yeah.
like
there you
Swap.
go. Study.
Uh-oh.
Experiment.
Half of the world.
Half of the world likes Whoppers.
All right,
well,
that's science
There
right
we
there.
go. That's another study. That's another study. All right, you got it. All right. You know, last night I was up pretty late last night.
Drinking.
Yeah. With the ladies? Were you out and about?
No, I was not. I was not. Andrew can vouch for that.
They'll never let him anywhere near.
Well, you can't go back
Whoa,
to
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Gold
whoa.
Diggers anymore.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
got
whoa,
kicked out.
What?
No, just pretending to be a bouncer at some place
So,
where there's females.
This guy. We heard about him.
He's not even allowed in Denny's.
I wasn't just. I was having some beers, but no, not just that though. I was
You
on
eat a lot of
Netflix.
Candy.
Is this gonna get very sad?
no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sounds
right.
sad.
Getting
Yeah,
very
I was gonna
sad.
say delete this.
I was on Netflix browsing and I was watching some movies. I watched 2 last night.
Jesus.
I watched Taxi Driver and Gangs of New York.
Oh my god.
And I like the filmmaker by them, Martin Scorsese.
Uh-huh.
If you watch Taxi Driver, it's very Joker's very influenced by Taxi Driver. So if you ever want to check it out, I recommend it.
Scorsese. Is he Italian?
Sicilian. But yeah.
Sicilian. What is that?
That's the island south of Italy.
Of Sicily.
Oh, okay.
Island of Sicily.
Island of Italy.
Sicily.
You just said it's not.
What are you talking about?
The island is called Sicily.
Oh, that's right.
You dumb bitch.
My bad. Yeah, yeah. The
taking-
island of Sicily,
taking
off of
Italian.
Italy. Off
Yeah,
of Italy.
you would. Okay.
So, great movies. If you haven't checked them out, I recommend you do. But yeah, and Andrew
That's it?
came home.
Drunk.
No. Actually,
Yo.
Taxi Driver is a good
Smirnoff
movie.
Ice?
It's about 2 hours long. I would rate it a 9 out of 10. Great movie to watch.
Wait, is that the one with Danny DeVito?
No,
What the hell am I thinking of? All right,
Robert
go
De
ahead.
Niro.
Mhm.
Robert De Niro.
Why did Danny DeVito not get into like family movies like Eddie Murphy and Vin
Medea.
Diesel? Yeah. Like, what if they made
He's
a
such a
Danny
family
DeVito
man.
pacifier?
Whoa.
With who?
With
Danny
Danny DeVito.
Why
Instead
didn't he
of Vin?
break through? Yeah. Or like
don't
how
know.
John Cena is now. I don't like this.
Why don't you like that?
Well, because I think we missed out on a great opportunity.
Yeah. Should have been Danny DeVito in Home Alone instead of Joe Pesci. That would have been great.
And then the next one is called Gangs of New York, and it's taking place in the 1860s, which was kind of weird for me in a Scorsese movie because he's known for his gangster mob movies, right? And he does that in this movie. And I was thinking about the gangsters have top hats. And I was thinking of that one Assassin's Creed game that I saw,
Syndicate?
Syndicate, where they're in England, though. But they have top hats. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's
Oh, wow.
accurate, I guess. That's
Top
cool.
hats.
Yeah.
But I think I really hated that movie, to be honest with you.
Because of the top hats.
No, not because of that at all.
Oh.
Because this guy, because he goes for scale in this movie, and he recreates the scene very well.
What?
But
Okay, never mind. Go. Just
Go ahead.
Go.
he
Go,
recreates
go,
it
go.
very well. But I get kind of lost because I don't know what these characters want. it's kind of muddled, you know?
Uh-huh.
And normally his movies are super character centric, and they don't have that many. But because this movie is so big in scale, he kind of ignores the characters, but pays attention to the time period and does a very good job with that. So I would say that's a good movie and it's like 3 hours long. So
Jesus.
yeah. So if you want to watch it, good luck. It wasn't my favorite.
Good luck
think
to you.
It's very hard to latch onto these characters, but it's like if you want to see it for the period piece part of it, go ahead. I guess it's fun.
Damn.
I give it a 6.2 out of 10.
Damn.
Meanie.
Yeah.
You know, I'm taking Italian next semester. Maybe I'll watch the movie and then review it back.
You're gonna
to
talk
you.
Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
It's not. The movie's not in Italian.
Who's it directed by?
Some guy who is Sicilian.
Close enough. Yeah.
He doesn't speak Italian though.
It sounds like an Italian last name.
It is
Sicilian.
Sicilian.
Wait a
my bad.
minute.
What's wrong, Zach?
You killed Zach.
Can't handle these inconsistencies.
That and like your rating of that movie, that's pretty widely regarded as a very good movie.
What do you mean?
Gangs of New York.
What do you mean?
I don't think it's
That was a
that
pretty
great, to be honest.
basic
First the
sentence.
Whoppers, now this. Like, you're so
It's
incredible.
just- it's.
Do I have to watch it? I think I might have to put it on my list.
I mean, it looks great. Like it looks cool, but there's nothing there.
Is it
for
better
me.
than, like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
I've
No.
never seen that.
Never.
No.
Why were you mad about Roderick, the recasting of Roderick? Remember that?
you just got in with the
What
hype.
was that?
Roderick.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
never mad at that.
Yeah, you were.
I think you were.
Roderick?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Who is cast as him?
I don't know. It was just someone else.
They put, like, it was a new Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie, not with the same cast as before. And you were getting in on the Not My Roderick, like, hashtag
I
shit.
remember that.
Are you sure?
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
I'm
How long
positive.
ago was this?
A while ago, like a
Alex
year ago.
gets caught up
over a
in
year
the
ago.
excitement of things.
Dude, I do not remember that at
Hella
all.
jumps on these weird, deranged type trains.
You just like following what the kids are following, huh?
No,
You asked Zach, like, you never go on the trending
Yeah,
section?
no.
I mean, it's right there, Zach. You just click it
I
and you
don't
see what's
care
up.
what people are watching.
Why?
Because I want to see what I want to watch.
But you don't want to broaden your horizons and see other things? Though?
If I do, I'll look for it. I usually know what I want to learn about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. But Andrew also got home late last night.
Yeah.
I was surprised
Go out
because
drinking.
he went to go see
Went to-
Doctor Sleep
to-
super late.
Smirnoff Ice Bar.
How was that though?
It was hella good.
Really?
It was wild, actually. There was a lot of stuff that
It
I
was
didn't-
wild. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I was like, oh, God, there's so much. Ugh.
I'm more
many naps
interested
are there?
in the snacks that you got while watching it, if any.
Popcorn.
No,
What
but like,
size?
what else did you get?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just
Was it a
popcorn?
large popcorn?
No.
Medium?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of the stuff you can get at movies sometimes.
Oh,
You
like straight up,
specifically.
like, wait, why me?
Just I don't know.
Well, dude, you can get straight up meals now. Have you seen
yeah,
them?
that's not good.
That's
You should not be
fantastic.
eating meals prepared there.
I mean, I want to go to the theater that's north of us. It's a really big one that we tend to go to a lot because they have White Castle burgers.
I've
there.
never had one of
Hold
those.
on.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I want to have it.
you
'cause
need to
I've
tell me
never
which
had White
theater
Castle.
after this because I
Alright.
want to go there now.
All right, because I mean I've never had White Castle because they're not on the East Coast or,
West Coast,
or yeah they're on the East Coast, but not on the West Coast.
Sicily.
But yeah, they're in Italia, the island of Italia. But yeah, they don't have them here, so like I want to try it because I hear they're terrible. But
Yeah, I've
I
heard
want-
that they're fucking
wanna
awful,
see.
but I do want to see too. But it's kind of funny when people order the meals there.
They start getting impatient. Like, where's my food? Like, you ordered like chicken strips.
And
you need
honestly,
to calm down.
You know who orders them?
Oh, God.
Families.
Here we go.
Families
Yep.
and big people.
Yep.
Jesus.
There you go.
And I can vouch
You
for
mean
this.
like big YouTubers?
No, no, not like that.
You mean us?
And I'm a big guy. All right, you guys have seen me. I'm a big guy, so I'm
Not
not
really.
discriminating anybody. But
gotten
I'm just
bigger.
saying.
Why are you
when
getting
go,
all Italian?
When you go, when you go to the movies, do not order a meal.
Yeah. How about you eat
Please.
beforehand, you punk?
Eat beforehand, or get a snack, get a candy, some popcorn, some soda. Do not get
a
the
lot.
chicken strips and fries meal. I'm sorry. Just don't get a tray
Soul
of,
attacked.
of of chicken
Yeah,
strips,
beat the shit out of
fries,
Don't get
onion rings. It's like,
Yeah,
get
stop
the
getting stupid
fuck
ass nachos,
out
Zach.
of here.
Nachos are great. I love nachos.
Dude, that cheese at the theater is so bad, though.
I know.
It's so bad.
But I don't go to the theaters like every week to go get nachos.
That's true. That's
I
true.
go like
dumbass
a
does.
few times a year.
So now you care about health?
Yeah.
No,
What's
it's
wrong
just,
with you?
No, it's just
It's all over the place.
it's
Yeah.
appropriate for the place.
What?
It's not appropriate for the
Oh,
movie theaters.
there
It's
you
just
go.
not.
Okay, but hear me out here.
Okay, go
You're,
ahead.
You're
Go ahead.
watching your favorite movie, Angry Birds 2. Let's just say that.
Or 3.
Yeah, and
One
you,
day.
you
Or
want a
3.
nice steak.
No.
That would have been the funniest thing on the planet. My
they have
old
steak
ass
eating
Does
eating
that
a
not
steak.
sound good to you? You know, steaks, a potato, you know, some collard greens.
No.
You know what?
At the theater?
Yeah,
We shouldn't
why not?
combine that with like John's Incredible Pizza, which we've talked about before.
Yum yum. Let's go.
Big ass movies, but you can do like not fine dining, but like restaurant eating instead of either going just to a movies or like a restaurant
Yeah,
and not
why
having
why
any
not
TV.
just combine it?
Yeah, like a combined.
Coin that right now.
Why TM TM.
That's your idea.
That is mine. Michael Samora, I live.
I
at.
declare trademark.
Right?
That'd
Doesn't
be a
that
good
sound
idea.
cool?
That'd be cool. But you know what's funny about those big meals at the theater is that once they order it, they have to go to a pickup section to pick it up because it takes a while to cook.
Mm-hmm.
So that just makes it like, oh fuck, are you gonna make the showing of the movie? You're gonna walk in all late with your big heaping pile of food that's all hot and ready, gonna smell up the fucking theater? You shitbag? What's wrong with you? Just get the popcorn and candy and
I
leave it at
walk
that.
through there with pride with my chicken strips.
Nah, just go in there with popcorn.
The most actual food that I'll get is a hot dog. That's about it.
I agree.
I don't even think I do
I
No?
agree.
that. No.
They're pretty good.
They are good.
Pretty good.
They are pretty good.
Mhm.
They ain't bad, and
Sounds
they're
like hypocrite.
made right there. Hypocrite. That's different, though. That's so different.
I thought a
ball
steak?
game?
Hold
I
on.
mean, a hot dog is a part of a meal, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're getting a meal.
No. But no. But
Okay, wow.
this guy, I told you, this guy is getting chicken strips and fries and a soda
So a
pop.
meal.
That's a meal. A hot dog is just a snack.
With a soda, popcorn.
No, but okay.
I mean, your argument is unraveling.
if it's
right
if it comes on a tray, meal.
Just
Why
get
does it
just get
matter?
a tray.
It's a
Just get a tray then.
no. Because then it's like, oh, what am I at the cafeteria? Fuck that.
Oh my god! What are you
That's what I'm
thinking
thinking.
much into this.
When they're walking with their cafeteria tray in the theater, it's like, oh god, this guy's got a full meal.
So I guess you discriminate against the little kids that get the little box with like
yeah.
popcorn,
They're like
soda,
little
and a fruit
munching
snack.
Kid meal.
That's just because they'll drop shit, dude. What? That's just because they'll drop it.
Yeah. Are you immune to dropping things? Have you never dropped anything as an adult?
No, I've dropped
Oh
plenty
man,
of
Andrew,
you
that
might
must
need a
have
tray.
that must have ticked you off as a kid. Like whenever you started eating like more amounts of popcorn, and they're giving like these little kid trays with like 2 handfuls. Like, what the hell is this?
Dude, that
Like,
killed me.
You want me to starve? What's going on here?
I hate
Give me more popcorn.
Yeah,
going
fuck
to the theater with the family.
My ideas exactly.
We would get trays of popcorn. It's like, oh god,
I'd throw that shit.
Great.
Get this. Oh my god.
and then everyone's like, hey, can I get some popcorn? Pass the popcorn.
Well, like random people?
No, with your family.
But it's like one bucket for the whole family,
Oh,
so
okay.
it
I get
disappears.
you.
And then your mom or dad is at the end. You're like, pass this down to Ma. Tell her to refill
Give
it.
this to Alex. Give this to Andrew.
Well, the worst is the refills. It's like I'm watching
Yeah,
a goddamn movie. I'm not
That's
gonna
the
get up.
worst. My mom would be like, who's gonna get the refill?
Oh, poor mom.
Not me.
She'd ask you guys. Yeah. My dad's just went for it.
He just did,
Yeah,
just like
he just did it.
out of
As long
any part of the
he
movie.
wanted me to watch the movie.
sweet
See?
father.
Sweet father.
Sweet father. Okay, good.
Anyways,
We're gonna end this one.
well, hold on. I want. No, never mind. End it.
Nope. What
Give
are you
us
gonna
a
say?
tease.
Now
Give
I'm
us a
actually
tease.
All right. I wanted to sell the movie that I just saw. It was very good.
Oh yeah,
Dr.
go
Sleep?
ahead.
There's a lot of new. Yes, Doctor Sleep. Very good.
How many sleeps are there?
3.
Okay.
And this is a
What the-
sequel to The Shining, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
a very good sequel.
Really?
Yeah,
That's good.
I liked it. There's a lot of new stuff. There's some good old stuff. There was one thing in particular that two. One, it was actually kind of scary. There's a few moments where I was like, Jesus Christ, what's happening? And there was one moment where I was like, what the fuck are we watching? Like, goddamn, it was rough at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm pretty soulless, so I was able to manage.
Oh,
And then there was one fact that I noticed that I appreciate. There's a couple of scenes where they like flash back to The Shining, and they have characters from The Shining in the movie. And instead of doing the super cliche, let's just get someone to CGI the fuck out of his face to make it look like Jack Nicholson or something, they didn't do that at all, which is pretty cool because I haven't seen that in a while. Because I think they've been doing CGI like for a while now. Because I remember Tron Legacy, they CGI'd Jeff Bridges, and that was a while ago.
Oh, like his whole
face,
all of them, yeah.
Yeah. And then in this, they straight up went old school. They just got lookalikes, and that was it. They didn't try to do anything with Jack Nicholson at all, or even his co-star in the older film. I think it was Shelley Duvall. It was just all lookalikes, which was interesting because now they just do CGI.
Yeah,
but that was cool to see them just go old school like that.
Nice.
And there's a good callbacks, and there's one scene in particular that I really liked where I won't say it, but fuck it. Spoiler alert. There's a scene where Danny from the first movie goes back to the hotel, and there's a scene where he talks to his dad, but since the events of The Shining, he's now a ghost.
Whoa.
So that was like, that was super cool. I like that scene a lot.
I haven't seen The Shining.
Out of 10?
8.5. 8
out of 7?
Not bad.
No, out of 10.
No, out of 7.
Yeah. Oh, what would you get out of 7 though? Does
7.
it change? Okay. Ooh.
Wait a minute.
You brought up a cool thing about CGI. Did you hear that they want to like CGI someone from the dead?
Huh?
Oh yeah.
actor
What the hell's his name?
James Dean.
Like a
James Dean,
president? Oh.
They actually want to CGI a full actor.
Well,
Is that
I have a stance.
ethical?
Have you ever seen Blade Runner 2049?
I have not.
Okay, and in that movie, it's supposed to take place in 2049, and there's a scene where they're in Las Vegas, and they're like fighting in like this, I guess it's a dance club or something. I don't know what you would call it, but it's like a showroom, and they're supposed to like, they have concerts there with the stage and everything. But in the movie, it's like a rundown like casino, and there's a scene where like the power starts flickering, and the show that's on the stage is supposed to like come back, like because the power's coming back on or going on and off. And it's of Elvis. It's holographic Elvis with a bunch of dancers around the room. And honestly, I wasn't that put off by it. I think the only reason, and it wasn't that bad. Like, it looked good. It's in a movie, so obviously it's going to look pretty good. Like, in person, I have no idea what it would look
But
like.
don't they do that in real life with like, I think they do that with Tupac, right?
I think they have, or they...
Like a hologram or something like that?
Yeah.
Tupac and...
But I think in that case, as Elvis... I wasn't put off by it, but I think only because I wasn't alive to see Elvis. Or like I wasn't around during that time period. So I think for me, as someone who's never experienced that, it's fine because I've never seen it. But I think for people that lived like with Elvis and were alive when he was, I think that's when it's weird. So I think like with James Dean, I think for me, it's like, that's kind of fine because I wasn't alive when he was. So I think that's going to be the barrier. Like once it's, I guess when we're all gone, or most of us are like kind of aging out, then the generations in the future, like when they say, oh, let's put Tupac on, it's like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. There's not going to be as much pushback.
I think it's because
thinking of it.
And also like the actor or performer, they sign off on something like that for like future media distribution. Like if the person were to die, can we use your voice or
your
something
likeness
of you to, create something else? And I think they have to sign on to that. But I don't know if James Dean did that or if that existed back then.
Probably not.
Probably if they didn't have that back then, I assume it's all fair game then. They can do whatever they want then.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what they did with Rogue One when they brought back Tarkin. That actor's completely dead. They just CGI'd.
not just partially,
As opposed to partly dead.
No. He's done so. Rest in peace, Peter Cushing. But like, they put his face on someone else's body. So it's like, is that disrespectful? Is it not? I don't think so either, what you said, because in the future there won't be so much pushback. Like you said, we want to see this guy again. I want to see James Dean. I don't want to see some guy who looks like James Dean for this movie. Anyway, I think we'll leave it at that, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this episode, leave us a review. And tell your friends, tell your family, everybody about us, what we're doing here at Out of the Ordinary Friends. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean.com. We will see you back next week.